Oh, I didn't move it over, dang it. Okay, I got everything else going though. Yeah. It is! I decided I wanted to work on this a little bit this morning and try to finish it. I actually carved out some time to actually stream on the weekend. Also, hello. So yeah, I was like, this is what I would prefer to stream anyway, is in the morning, and then I just don't carve the time out for it. But I did this weekend. And I am gonna be busy later, so... yeah, finally stream when it's still daytime. Like I said, this is when I would love to stream, is in the morning. At least for me, morning time. But... it's only available on the weekend, and then the weekends tend to get away from me. But... oh, if you like this time, down to jam, I will definitely be streaming at this time. Oh, which I don't think I ever did any, maybe we'll start with that. Okay, down to jam. Theme voting. I don't think I did any theme voting. It has not logged me in. Okay, and then theme voting. There we go. Curse, home. Is this ranking them? You can vote on the top 15 themes. The top voted theme after taking into account. Likes add +1 to the theme score, while stars that you can give 2 of give +3 to a theme score. Oh, it needs the icons instead of just 0, 1 star, but that's probably on the docket to be changed and added. Okay, curse, home, collection, breathing room, flooded, cartography, growing together, corruption, automation, train, drift, abyss, going down, act normal, reflection. Okay, so I kind of like some of these. And there's 2 stars I can also give. Curse, home I like. Collection, not as much. To me, that sounds more like an idle game, or like a Pokemon, or like a... or like a... that sounds like you could do a mobile game, like just hoover up a bunch of stuff. But I guess that it also gives you like a... Katamari. I can never remember the name of that game. Katamari Damacy. Breathing room. Okay, no, flooded is one I think I just really like. I love a flooded world. And then maybe I could redo that one. I think it's at the bottom of my itch.io page, where it's a lethal lava for the Let 'em Dare. Yeah, literally the bottom of my itch.io page. Yeah, this one just did not come out. Where it was supposed to be that you have like this randomly, this generated terrain, and you try to find the highest spot so you don't die in the lava, but it didn't look good and wasn't fun. So now would I want to redo this for this flooded theme? Doubtful, but well, I don't know. Can I not undo it? Oh, okay, well. Well, now I'm just trying to come up with ideas before the theme actually gets picked. Aggro Gnome, but the water level rises. Yeah, no, that could entirely work too. Then there would be a reason to grow the beanstalk, so you don't drown. Yeah, that would be interesting. That would really add some dynamicism to it that isn't just like it eventually dies. Yeah, because then you could shave off the bottom of the beanstalk so that it's not infinitely long either. Okay, automation I think is another one that's kind of a genre, not a theme. Train I like. Okay, yeah, we'll just do a bunch of likes, and then I'll see if there's a couple of favorites. Cartography I think is good. Growing together I think is good. Corruption's interesting. I don't know how I feel about breathing room. Going down. Hasn't there been like multiple Let 'em Dares that have done going down as a theme? Reflection I think is good. And then going down. Which is really just making me think of down well. Oh, I didn't check my microphone seems fine. And check the auto. Yeah, automation is very broad. Like I said, it's these ones that are too broad, that are more like a genre or a category than a theme. I don't know, I think going down is probably fine. So now there's two favorites. So of these, what is my favorite? Curse. Home. Okay, yeah, there's the two that I don't like, but I don't know, like I said, I kind of like Flooded. I don't know what I would do for an actual, like, game around the theme of Flooded, but I love a flooded world. Like, Water World, super cool. I mean, the movie's not the best, but I like the idea of a flooded world. It's like, I like all those, shoot, what is it, Precambrian? Or like the Cambrian explosion. Like, looking up the critters from that era. They're all just like these really wild, like, squids and worms and yeah, this early life look. This is this in Denver or something? I was like, this looks very familiar to me. And I don't remember what museum that's at. But I feel like I've seen this at a museum. Yeah, some kind of flooded theme. I would probably do something kind of Precambrian. Okay, yeah, no, I like it. Flooded just sounds like too much of a fun idea. I mean, you could also do flood the system. Flood the zone, there we go. You could also do flood the zone if you wanted to be a little more of the era. Yeah, it could also be a ship getting flooded or a submarine or something creative. Like I said, there's also flooding the zone, which is that political term of like, let's just do a bunch of horrible news nonsense to take away from the fact that we're just giving yet more money to rich people. Steal from the poor and give to the rich. Act Normal was another one that I thought was kind of fun. I mean, that might also partially be because I have a character creation system that I could entirely do like a... I don't know that I would want to remake that one game, but... Yeah, no, we were like, yeah, we were just talking about Flooded. I like the Precambrian critters and stuff, and that kind of fits with flooded. Yeah, there was just these two that were a little too broad for me. And I was like, nah. And I was trying to figure out a second favorite, because this is I can do two of them. I just like a water world. That's really where that came from. But yeah, I do think like a sinking ship kind of thing too is an idea as well. Yeah, they're really not too bad though, right? No, they did like I said, there's only two that I thought were like meh. Everything else was like, yeah, no, good stuff. And then as for like favorite, I'm leaning towards that, and I don't know about going down also works for Waterworld, I guess. Maybe? I don't exactly know how that would tie together, but I mean, it's always like you can just make whatever game you want to make and then try to slap the theme on top of it too, which I've done that before, but it doesn't come out nearly as well. That's kind of why I stopped doing the Global Game Jam, because I tried doing that once or twice and it didn't work. Didn't feel good. Oh, ocean depths and going down, not up, right? Yeah, okay. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, because I'm like, I kind of like train. I don't know if it's a favorite. Because train, you could also do training. You know, like a working out kind of thing, too. Just do a bunch of, like, WarioWare mini-games of... Well, yeah, like I said, train also gives you training. Yeah, reflection also gives you not only, like, a mirror reflection, but also, like, reflecting on your actions, and... So there's a few of these that I'm like, yeah, there's a lot of ideas just in that single word. But the question is, I guess Abyss also really works for, like, depths and going down and water. Yeah, growing together, I think, is... Let's see if you had somebody else to... To me, that just screams some kind of co-op game. And I don't know if I have an ability to do a good co-op game for a jam. Double down and do a workout train. A training train. Do I think I can. The little engine that could train the train to go up the hill. Yeah, no, like Curse. That's a fun one. I guess because you could also do like a rage game that causes somebody to curse. Just get a microphone to pick up as many curse words as possible. You get a bonus if you swear. Yeah, like home doesn't speak to me as much. Breathing room doesn't speak to me as much. But I don't think they're bad themes. So... I don't know, the second one being train, maybe? Like I said, train, reflection, I think have some good... Train, reflection, and curse, I think, are the ones that I think have some more potential. So of those, which is my favorite. And do I want to get rid of this flooded one either? Customize your character to use what curse to use. Breathing room is your suggestion, but don't know what to do with it. No, like I said, I think that's another one it's good idea, but I don't. It's not something that immediately comes to mind. Could have some nice mechanics with it, I guess. I mean, this one sounds to me more like some kind of mechanic, like a, you know, let's have a stopping point in a game, as opposed to like a theme, straight up. Yeah, pause feeling in an action game. Yeah, exactly. Or it's immediately making me think of the Nights in tight spaces, fights in tight spaces. That kind of thing, where it's like a very small arena that you have to like push people away to get some breathing room, but... But in terms of favorite, do I like Curse? Do I like Train? Or do I like Reflection? I'm tempted to go for Train simply because of training and stuff, but there's also a lot of train games. So, yeah, something like Pit Stops. Yeah, no, there's definitely potential there. Or you could do, yeah, if we're talking Waterworld, all of these ideas are just Waterworld. This is like this spot where you could actually catch a breath before you go do another dive down into the abyss. We'll put them all together. We'll do one of the dumb ideas of, now that we have all these themes. I don't know, all of them, all at once. Oh, where everyone smokes and you have breathing rooms? That's an interesting idea too. Like I said, I like it, I don't know if it's a favorite. I'm thinking either Curse, Train, or Reflection. Train, I think, has too much of an ability to do just, here's a bunch of train games. And there's a lot of train games already. Reflection also makes me think of like a parry system. Which makes me think of like Creature in the Well. Which was good, which was fun. But I think there's also been a lot of like, you know, Legend of Zelda bounce the ball back and forth. Maybe not a lot, but I don't know, I'm almost leaning towards Curse. Simply because I like the idea of you just add more, like, if you do voice recognition, you just yell at your computer. But depending on stream length, I'll be back later. Yeah, this won't be super... I'm thinking of going until like 10 o'clock. And then calling it quits. So, 2.5 hours. Because I do have a more busy afternoon. But I wanted to do a morning stream for once. So... Was it confusing for you to rate like this? Or understanding the rating system? No, not at all. I mean, the iconography here, I think, could be updated. Because you have one that's a symbol, and then there's two that are just numbers. But I think, like, a thumbs up. I think that when you like and thumbs up has been so baked into the system. So I didn't know if that was just something that needed to be updated, but... And I think you could probably do some kind of arrow or something, but... But yeah, it's... The only thing that's slightly confusing is just that there's numbers here and a symbol here. And I think symbols across the whole thing would make more sense. And I don't know why two favorites seems kind of interesting. Because I understand one favorite, and I understand like maybe three, like pick your top three, but pick your top two, I think is less common. It entirely works, but... You know, it's less common. But no, this entirely made sense. And I think I actually do like this better than like a rank them. Like a rank them specifically, like drag them up and down. Oh, and then it just saves. I always think there's some kind of save button and it's like, it just saves it, so... Looks like it's working. He's not saying how, but it says it works. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess that's... Well, this one I think is... Because at the end, as long as you pick a theme that's from this pile, you could say that was the most voted for theme, but... Okay. Yeah, I did not do any theme submission, I only did part of the theme elimination, but I did do the theme voting, so I did the full theme vote at any rate. Oh, this is team roles. Okay, so now, off to thing. Yeah, I'm a participant now. No, I'm looking forward to it. I haven't done a jam in a while, and I just finished doing some chores and some cleaning. and I'm prepared for next weekend to just devote all my time to Down to Jam. Although I think it starts on Friday. I don't know why I closed it, because I'm like, I gotta leave up my, there we go. Then I could look at all the tabs of all the conversation over the whole thing, but oh, okay, 5 p.m. Friday, EST. Oh, so I'm only gonna be slightly late. So, yeah, hopefully people come to the stream to watch you play their games. That's, well, and to also use Phil's tool. Since I haven't hardly gotten to use it. That's also what I'm excited about. But yes, it would be nice to have some people stop by for the, Phil's tool sounds so wrong. What, you don't want me to play with Phil's tool? Okay, but yeah, 5 p.m. is totally, I'm thinking, there wasn't like a... Oh, I guess, was there any other... Because it was talking about the team thing, too. I don't know that I would want to do this as a team game. I'm working with a friend, so... Yeah, Jam doesn't start on the 21st. Yeah, I'm like 5 p.m. EST entirely works out for me. So... Yeah, it was like I messed with the settings. Oh, primary roles. Designer. Oh, and then I can just click a bunch. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, game designer and coder are kind of the two that the things that I am capable of are a little bit of everything. I've done management for game jams. Okay, I haven't done narrative, I haven't done level design. I'm willing to do QA. I'm not a sound guy. And I don't know that I've made any great UIs, but that's possible. Do I want to do voice actor? Could I do voice acting? I haven't really... not really. I've tried a couple accents. It hasn't really come out. Picking management really felt like I can't do anything. So I didn't add that one. I mean, some of it is a matter of just, like, at least what I've done for game jams is just going around to each person asking, like, hey, how's it going? What's it, You think I should put the voice acting one? Like I said, I do a lot of the streaming, so I use my voice, and I've done, you know, when I play a game, I try to do voice acting, but I don't know that I'm good at it or want to do it, so... I think I am gonna leave that one off. Plus, I don't know that I would want to... I think I kind of want to do another solo jam, so... Okay, but... Well, that's updated now. Okay. So now that I've spent a good 20 minutes on this, a good half an hour on this, I think the ad was somewhat recently. So now I'm like, do I do a restroom break now, or do I wait for the ad to come back again? Okay, so, because what I wanted to do here, I wanted to... Let's go game dev. You getting sick of me playing Grun? I was getting sick of me playing Grun. But I think even after everyone left, I was like, oh no, I made more progress! Okay, so... That wasn't immediate. It was working the other day, after an update. Because my friend said he fixed it. But I do want to paint the back of these things like a red or some kind of color. Yeah, there's this too. I'm like, I want to squash some bugs here. I fixed the controls to where I was actually having fun with the game. So now I'm like, okay, let's iron out some of these issues. Yeah, so now I'm like, I can actually click and turn the board, which is much nicer. Yeah, it's like if you hit it at the right angle. I did get a little, Okay, but if I hit the back of the ramp... Okay, it does. It still seems slightly glitchy. But it did crash, so... Now, can I paint the back of the ramp, though, is the question. Because I don't think I have that separated as its own thing. The ramp. Yeah, I also feel a little bit of the like, yeah, game dev. I haven't done, like I said, work has just been not. I think we're just now gonna get back to doing Unity stuff, and even that is not like intensive Unity stuff. It's just a grind of putting components in their places. So, let's see, I need a plane of some kind, right? Okay, where is the model that it's using for this? Because I really just need a plane that's red, so... Yeah, what's the progress? It's hard to keep up because I don't know friends' progress. A lot of it's just he's busy with life, so hasn't made a bunch of progress. And then suddenly he's like, oh yeah, I did some updates and stuff, so yeah, I don't know either. But, vertical slice soon? Yes, that is very much what we're aiming for, is to get it finally up onto Google Play, and I think he started the store page and everything too, which I think I wanted to go back and change a little bit, because he tends to be somewhat wordy, which isn't necessarily bad, but for a store page, I'm like, no, that needs to be well, there you go. We're part of the way through closed testing. Okay, where did the thing for the store page go? I have barely used this. Edit the release? Yeah, I wanted to edit the store page. No, this is the... That's the release. Where's the store page? Put it on itch first and have people test it before Google Play. Well, this was... The whole point was to put it on mobile. So yeah, we probably will dump like an APK file on itch.io. But the focus was to get it up here. So... Or at least, the goal for this was to get it onto Google Play. I don't know if it needs to be good. I don't know if it needs to be done. I'm pretty sure our goal is to just get it onto the store to say, you know, hey, it's not testing it on mobile in the editor, right? As in, like, I've played it on my phone. I was still in the process of updating the controls, but I have played it on my phone, and I will want to do that again after I do another round of bug fixing, so... Oh, might as well put it on itch as a WebGL thing, too. Yeah, and let's entirely. People can find extra bugs. Yeah, no, I will put this as many places, but I wanted to squash some bugs and stuff first. I mean, it's only recently, with the... Since I fixed the little control issue, that I felt like proud enough to want to put this anywhere. So... Okay, where is the flippin' store page for this? That's releases. Publishing overview? Did I click into the wrong thing? Okay, this is the app. Yeah, this is one of those ones that I don't feel like is immediately fun. And I don't know how hard it is going to be to find the fun. And I feel like just recently when I started playing it that it felt a little more fun. So... haven't checked your Google Play console in ages. Well, that's like that other Wispy app. Like, I literally never check that. I don't know that I even know how to log into the Amazon store. And I don't even know if the app is still available because it kept saying like, oh, there might need to be updates to be part of the store there, so... Oh, wow. This one's over 10 years old. Yeah, this is one that I tried adding ads to it, and so then when I tried to do a Google Play, it, 37 apps removed. Wow, you got 37 apps up on the Google thing? I know it removed my Google Play account because I didn't update anything. But I didn't have anything on Google Play either. Okay. Where's the store page? I just want to update the store page. It sure feels like it should be easier to access with like production. We'll just keep clicking these. Testing, open testing, close testing, pre-registration, app setup, monitor. It's got to be the Google Play. Yeah, this is for us as developers. So... oh, you had all sorts of things in there. That's a bummer that they're all gone. Installed audience. 1. As in, well, it's probably because these got removed. That the, whatever stats you had are not available there. View the app? No, that's this. Where's the edit the store page? Why is this? That's the release. That is the build. It's test and release. And it used to have, before we had it in this part of it. The stats are removed too, probably. Well, I hope it doesn't remove the old stats, just kind of the active stats, because that would suck if they just got rid of all of the info for everything. I mean, because this feels like one of those things if you'd want to pull that like last, you know, before it all got taken down, what were the stats? Oh, that's true. I guess I haven't looked at the stats for this either to see. Yeah, it's just these reviews that say very bad, and then it just trashed whatever traction I had, but I don't know if this had any traction. But I'm not messing with that one. I'm messing with this one because I just wanted to tweak the store page a little. I just wanted to see what it looks like. Is there seriously not a... Okay, that's fine. Get ready to publish your game. Show more. Let's publish. Where the flippin' heck is the store page? It's monetized. That's grow users. Store presence. Store listings. It's under grow users? Default store listing. There we go. Okay. Okay, grow users is where they have the store page listing. That seems a little confusing to me. Yeah, okay, store listing experiments, because all of these are like you gotta have 5 different thumbnails and then A/B test between all of them until you get to the perfect thing. Okay, yeah, see, this is where he threw in like a casual mobile game, and I'm like, obviously, we don't need to be doing that. It's like, it really performs stunts until you get into orbit, but that's not... There we go. I mean, that's, I guess, okay. Okay, if I look at a different store page, I'm assuming it doesn't have, like, an intro or anything. It just gets straight into the, here's what the game is, but... okay, so now it'll take me to Google Play. Okay, what I wanted to do was actually work on the actual game, not the store page, but... it always happens that the plan that I have... of like, let's work on the store page. Oh, let's fix bugs. Okay, let's fix bugs. Let's mess with the store page. So if I just click on Epic 7 here, what is there? That's just their update. And then it goes into the story of the game. Okay, I guess it does have a bullet point list here. Okay, I should probably be looking at competitor apps, so... let's see what these have. Games are removed because they don't have a DUNS number. So what's a DUNS exactly? I was assuming the games were DUNS, but maybe you should finish them, I guess. Game of skateboard. Enjoy battles and chats in multiplayer. Play freely with custom parks. Earn tricks and skins to create ideal player. Yeah, game of skateboard. It's just taking me into like caveman speak then. Some international number for companies, it seems. Okay. Let's see, so like gain speed. Yeah, it's one of those like, it's not to try, just like fly off the planet by performing tricks. I was like seeing how the other store page reverts to like caveman speak. It's definitely as few words as possible because nobody's gonna read it anyway. Okay. Fly off the planet by performing tricks off ramps to gain speed. Well, okay, yeah, we'll just start by just hacking this to bits and then can add something somewhere else. Okay, again, we'll just do to achieve orbit. Just grab it. Okay. Is there any other... This is so heckin' simple that... Okay, there is no enjoying battles and chats in multiplayer. Play freely with custom parks and missions and replay features. There's not... features. It's literally just, you do stunt, you crash, or you win. Oh wait, no. How about fly off the planet? Yeah, okay, fly off the planet by performing tricks off ramps to gain speed. Just need the rest of that. No, it's just fly off the planet by performing tricks off ramps. Okay, and then successful... tricks. Gain speed. Until orbit is achieved. That's different, that's phrasing there. Okay. I bet until you reach orbit. Okay, something like that. Okay, also, ad break, meaning I'm going to use the restroom. I will be back. Okie dokie. So... I mean, that's fine. That's a quick two-word thing of... Here's what the game is, how to play. Oh, this is the feature graphic? I was thinking more of a screenshot with the text, not just, like, the text. Okay, I wanted to do bug fixing anyway, but I wanted to just do some quick tweaks to the, There's gotta be some way to add some more, like, color and life to the game. Because the game does not come out in screenshots. And I don't know if it really comes out in gameplay either. But, okay. I was gonna slap a plane on the back of this ramp here, so... Yeah, that's why I've been hesitant to be proud of this project, is because of, like, it's ugly. It's a fugly baby. Yeah. I think the idea is interesting, and I think we've finally started to nail some of the actual gameplay. But it's a fugly baby. So... But yeah, now that the controls are coming together, I want to fix some bugs and then try to see if I can make this less of a fugly baby. Okay, what I wanted to do is just, if I just slap a red plane on the back of this back here, is that... There's probably going to need to be some tweaking to it, but I just want some kind of visual indicator that you are heading towards the back of a ramp. Watch out. Let's see, did I have just some kind of random red material? Materials? No. Give me a red. I mean, probably like some kind of skull or something would work too, but that might also look like an intentional, like, graffiti effect or something. So, material. I just need a material that is red. And then we make it a red. Slap it on the plane. I feel like... Okay, well, let's just see if this pops up. Why are you doing this? Okay, I'll exit prefab mode and then stop telling me that it's... Okay, so... That's absolutely massive. And it has a collider. It's not supposed to have a collider. So... Yeah, I think ideally it would look more like one of those fisheye things or something. Oh, so yeah, okay, some of it might be adding a lot more texture to the ramps. Oh, these are brown ramps, too. Instead of gray ramps. That might help, too. Because I think the ramps blending into the environment doesn't look great. They've got tops to the ramps, too. I mean, that was... Yeah, okay. So I could either add some kind of top to the ram. Yeah, some trees and stuff too. I'm like, what is that effect of the... It's like that globe photo effect. And I don't remember what that's called. It's not called globe. It's sort of fisheye. Snow globe? No, okay, that just gives me pictures of snow globes. No, they're like... It's like extreme fisheye lens or something, maybe? Or like a 360 photo? 360 photo's not it either. What is the... what's the term? Where, yeah, it looks... No, okay. This. What is this called again? Yeah, this thing. Which is different than this, I think. Because I think ideally it would look something like that. Yeah, I don't know what it's called. I got closer with 360. But yeah, obviously it's different than this. Is whatever this is. Insta 360. Check the last link. Oh, and then it lags out. The little big planet mode is what the... Okay. That's what that calls it. That's... I think that's probably not going to be... I gotta look into some computer upgrades. Yeah, this is just gonna give me pictures of Little Big Planet. Not... It's funny that they call it Little Big Planet, though. Because that does come up with the game. So... Wait, we just didn't check the... no, it's not a right click. You click on the name. Then you click the... Okay, so... .360-degree camera. Oh, so you did mean this. With the model? Did this have... Oh, I was mixing it up with the YouTube link. That's why I... Yeah, okay, so there might be just a like adding edges to the ramps might be good. But yeah, making it look like a park is probably not a bad idea. Yeah, combination of greens, blacks, grays, oranges. Well, I think I was trying to do that with the graffiti, and I think I didn't want a lot of obstacles, but I'm realizing that's probably a good idea. So that you actually have to dodge obstacles and... Well, it's because you don't have a ton of air control, so I think part of the fear was that you would be crashing into trees a lot, but maybe that's okay. Yeah, and this is kind of a camera effect, but... It is just a matter of adding, like, more color. And plants and things. Okay, so... Isn't this like a... Yeah, obstacles can be things that you just bounce off of. Well, I think it's the fact that there's also, like, you're trying to protect the top of the board, and you're also trying to do tricks, so... But there is an amount of difficulty that I think is missing right now. So... Oh, it has a mesh render. Oh, well then I just do this in red. And forget whatever thing I was doing here. And then this should help identify what the back of a ramp is. This might also show that the backs of the ramps are like huge compared to the ramp. Okay, yeah, no, that helps. Although I think I gotta find a way that those don't intersect as much. Is there a way I can pull it out from the back of the ramp just slightly? Okay, and then I think you should do the same thing to the side of the ramp, because I think the side of the ramp also causes you to have the dead. Yes. So, where is the things? I was just looking at you. I just made that change too. This left, can I also... That looks a little less successful. I mean, I guess we'll try it just to see. That looks wrong, but whatever. Sure, exit prefab mode. I just wanted to hit play. I don't know why you're being so picky, Unity. Okay, yeah, no, I think I'm already seeing pink squares, so they don't really need to be. Yeah, okay, so that one's a little harder to slap a thing on. Oh, interesting that they're, I guess, facing the wrong way, essentially. Okay, so we'll turn that off. Why does it say concrete mesh render? There we go, okay, that one. This. So now we will just turn that off for now. Oh, and then is this a positioning thing? Can I position this just slightly away from the back of the ramp? So if I just do that, what does that do? Okay, so that does change it. Can I like reset this spline so it's not just awkward AF? I want to just have a basic ramp. This is kind of hard to deal with. Is it this auto rebuild? Because I just don't know exactly how to move this ramp out of here. So if I do like a 1, that looks like the direction I want to head, but it's literally just a tweak, not a... So if I do that... Whatever. Bugger off. No, okay, that didn't seem to do much. Does it reposition this after the fact? Well, it's because they're not bending the exact same way. Okay, let's do a more extreme version of the thing that I just did. just to see if that, in fact, pulls it away enough. And then I can pull it back in if... Okay, so that is not doing anything. That's really what that's telling me. Okay, and then also, while I was at it, can I... Because looking at that other asset, it's also a matter of... like making you a different color. So I make you more of like a brown then? Like a brown then? That's not a great color, but whatever. Let's just see if that tints the ramp to a different color. I also like the idea of trying to figure out trees real easy. Because I know Unity has like a tree system. So the answer was that did not do anything. That did not do jack diddly squat. Yeah, why is it not fully going up the ramp sometimes? Because that makes it hard to do the things. So, was it moving when it came off the ramp? Okay, so that did not tint the color of the ramp. So let's do... again, go back to you. That didn't seem to matter at all. So we go to the model. Mesh render concrete. Okay, so let's do just like a ramp material, I guess. Yeah, it's like I could make them like wood or something, but that's okay. So now we do concrete, brown. Yeah, I do think adding a top edge to the ramp would also help a heck ton. More of a yellow. I guess I could just pull the color off of the the flippin' photo. It was... Did I get rid of it? No, it was this video. Had... Yeah, there are some of these brown. Whatever. I picked the color, that's fine. And now we throw that on... you... here. There we go. Okay, so now they look like big old turds rising out of the sides of this planet. But it's visually different, so it's a little easier to see. Okay, bad color, don't like it. But it makes the ramps a little easier to see. And the backs of the ramps are a little easier to see. Okay, that should not be automatically flipping when it comes off the ramp. Which I thought... I don't know that it was doing it earlier. Oh boy, okay. So that's a good reason to not... Yeah, I'd like the flipping end over end, but I was like, yeah, it might be easier to beat the game if you do. Oh my goodness. If you just spin the board instead. Yeah, I think it was also getting away from the planet at a certain point. Okay, it is spinning when it comes off of the ramp. And it does. The faster you get, it gets further from the planet, which I thought he said he fixed that. But that's clearly not the case. Wow, this music is kind of fitting with this. Okay, wait, what is the song? Let's make a note of it, since I'm enjoying the vibe. Although, the kind of game that it is, it doesn't necessarily need music, just the sound effects, which it had sound effects. Did I kill him? Because I wanted to tweak the sound effects too. The sound effects were awful when I was hearing them. I guess I'll just do a note here. That's gonna confuse the heck out of me. let's not do that. Let's just throw that here. That's also gonna confuse the heck out of me, but on Bandcamp. No, the SoundCloud link was fine. There we go. Okay, so do I want to fix the bugs, or do I want to keep trying to make this look like it's an actual game? Like a legitimate game, not just like a thing that was slapped together in 5 minutes. Because we spent a whole heck of a lot more than 5 minutes on this, but it gives off that vibe of a couple day prototype. Probably doesn't help that the decals are overlapping too. Okay, this is probably a time to make a bug list. So it's not planet notes. Maybe I do need to keep it around a thing for... Okay, so then music, then I can throw that other thing on there. Why'd you give me just the tracks? Ay. Okay. As I suspected, it was still there, so now... Bugs. The bugs are... the decals overlapping, which that's not a high priority bug, and I don't know that it's because I feel like graffiti is also a thing if you just keep spray painting on top of other people's stuff. But I think when there's one singular spot on the planet that has two decals, that seems a little goofy. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Hitting a ramp at the wrong angle is really, So this is just sort of, Oh, that was the... Okay, so hoverboard does not always clear the ramp. Then there was the hoverboard loses gravity at higher speeds. That's another bug to fix. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think this is a better time to stream, but I think it's also not a common time to stream. Because it's like when I was raiding into Cass, who had like, you know, 1 or 2 viewers. I'm like, oh wow, typically they're sitting at like 15, I think. But because it was a different stream time. Okay. But I know like Third Shift can consistently hit like 5 or 6 viewers on a Saturday or Sunday. So normally I have 100 viewers. Well, that's not what I see on my end. It's not reflected on my end. Also, there'd be 100 very quiet viewers. Which I've also seen streams like that too. With like a bunch of very, like, a very slow chat for how many people are actually, how many people it says. I mean, some of this was an experiment of, you're worth 99 viewers. I mean, that's why you got the VIP on there. You are a very important chatter for sure. Yeah, I had thought about like gifting subs and stuff. But I want to finish getting emotes and things done first, so there's actually like a reason to sub and a reason to give out subs. Yeah, after reading on Reddit that somebody was like, should I turn on my affiliate like immediately? And then everybody was like, no. That was cool. Okay, that's so that's definitely a bug as well, so hoverboard keeps flipping on subsequent jumps, or it keeps spin speed. On subsequent jumps. Don't understand what's a bug at the moment. Everything looks all wrong. You gotta come here and be harsh. I'm writing down the bugs, and they are pretty much every control. I did fix the... Okay, I think this looks fine. I think this does not look like a bug. I think the control here looks like it sort of makes sense. But yes, I think going up the ramp looks like it has issues. I think spinning also sort of looks like it has issues sometimes. That is annoying and weird, and I don't know why that's happening. Yeah, and then it also does its own spin. It keeps the spin. And then it gets further and further from the planet when you land, so it gets harder and harder to, Yeah, there. Oh. Hey, it saved it, so... The can changing immediately looks super off. Yeah, I think so too, because I think I wanted it to be like a smooth transition from here to there, but... Yeah, and I know the decals loading in was a thing for mobile, so like that being fuzzy is not really something we can fix. Oh wow, yeah, okay, no spin at all. It didn't take it, which I suppose makes sense. I do think it's interesting that the curve of the planet makes it so that even just like a basic jump where you don't move still has the potential to crash you. Oh, there's not any like lerping or anything on the camera, is there? Because that does feel a little bit could be harsh and sickening here. So maybe some camera. Why does the camera stutter that much? I don't know. I don't know exactly how the camera's being done either, so... And it might be literally just a... Why does it do that? Maybe one day I'll look up why in the heck it does the inconsistent line ending. And then you click the button, then you click save, and it fixes it. Ta-da, whatever. But yeah, I kind of doubt there's any, like, camera smoothing. So... I mean, some of this was I was letting somebody else do the programming work. But now that it's gotten to the point of, like, kind of almost maybe fun, that I'm like, okay, maybe I kind of almost want to... just switch to Rider. Oh, you've mentioned that before, like some kind of... camera thing. Yeah, okay, so there's no lerping or anything with the camera. There's no smoothing on the camera. Rider's free now too. Is this Rider camera? I guess Unity Rider? Cross-platform C# editor for Unity. Oh, it's the Rider IDE. You can write beautiful and more performant Unity code. Using Rider to write C# makes me happy. Unity CTO and founder. Oh wow, okay. Is this an Apple thing? That's looking like a Mac thing. 100% efficiency immediately? That's... sounds hyperbolic, but I mean, suppose it could be true. Any kind of efficiency is probably good for me. How... Oh, C++ blueprints. Is it, Codium works better in Rider too? I mean, if it's free, then why not? What does JetBrains do again? I feel like they do a lot of more like Java stuff, right? But I've also heard of JetBrains, so I'm like, okay, this is a bigger outfit for sure. Yeah, see, I never know if you're hanging around to like get me to a much better efficiency where I'm actually like watchable. And then we'll disappear. Had IDEs for Java and Python first. Yeah, okay, I was gonna say, because I did Java a long time ago. Yeah, that was 2012. Jeez, 12 years ago when I did Java. So I'm like, okay, yeah, that's, I think, where I'm recognizing JetBrains. Okay, downloading this while the ad was running, that would have been a little better. Well, I guess I am kind of downloading it while the ad is running. So... You stuck at 100%? You're stuck at 100%. Okay, we'll come back to that later. Yeah, because that's even like setting up my Unity, so it's a little more efficient. Should fix the camera first. Well, at this point, I think I'm kind of just putting out bugs. So, and then I think features to add is, or rather, it's the like adding obstacles, like trees probably, maybe some other stuff, and then adding some kind of like edge, adding edge to top of ramps. It really gets into the way of finding bugs because you can't process what's going on because the camera acting weird. Yeah. Yeah, that is... should tackle that. That's the one thing about not eating breakfast in the morning is that I end up getting really hungry sometimes. Oh, I do have that peanut butter and jelly snack. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, now I wanna go get a snack. Oh, and the ad. Oh, the ad's still happening. Wait, no, perfect time to grab a snack. I'm gonna go grab a snack. The only viewers not watching ads. Although I think you said you're 99 viewers. But I mean, that also means there's one other viewer, which is, I think, myself. Who is also not watching ads. But still, you never know. There could be somebody out there. There could be 999 other somebodies out there. Okay, I think I just want the basic. Okay, again, while that's happening. Yeah, now I'm gonna get fat. There's a candy store. I found a candy store on the way back from work. And I think that's gonna become a weekly habit. Because everything I've gotten there so far has been delicious. Even this like peanut butter and jelly snack thing has these like little peanut butter and jelly like candy cups in it. And it's good stuff. Okay. So I wrote down the because that's a visual thing of like, can I add a quick like just tube? Because that doesn't even have to have a collider on it. And yeah, I know you said fix the camera, but I want to mess with the visuals just a little more for messing with the camera. Okay, so can I add an edge, which is a cylinder? I'm thinking. Camera is visuals. Yeah, arguably camera is the most visuals because it frames the entire thing, but no, see, I'm the mobile game ad guy. The you can't believe how dumb this guy is. Let's see, let's do black. Oh, I already have one of those. So there. And then how do I attach this to the top of the ramp in a way that makes sense? Because the spline really messed with some things. Okay, is there a way to reset you real quick? Because the defaults should work. Because it's been kind of this mush that that is very much that would be great if I could get it to look like that. I think I still kind of want the gray of like a skate park over like a brown park, but like this is a very good visual touchstone. I wonder if you could just do the skybox as like just an image like this and then just attach it to like the camera, or if that would just look kind of wonky. Then again, the whole thing looks kind of wonky. See, I guess my hope is that I have good enough ideas that it's worth it to watch me muddle my way towards making them kind of sort of maybe work. But then I get to the point of like, well, that's sort of the idea. You get the point, right? Then I move on before it's actually like a finished, polished thing. But I'm trying to be better about it. I'm trying to actually like finish a thing. Okay, so this spline mesh, can I reset you to a point that makes sense to me so that then I can attach this to the ramp? Okay, this was... what are you called again? That's cool too. I was like, yeah, you do know my fondness for orange. Yeah, these autumn fall colors are definitely it's this is looking like AI generated. So what term are you using to get the the globe effect. Because I know this was saying a little big planet camera. And then these other ones were like 360 camera. Oh, okay, just skate park video game on a spherical world. Okay. Yeah, AI is definitely good for this kind of concept art kind of thing. What are you called again? Shoot. Overrider is the game made by the company that makes this spline thing, and this spline thing is called... Shoot. It's always the connection points and not the thing that I want that I remember. Overrider. Game. Squeeps me. There. Okay, the Dream Tech. There we go. The Dream Tech spline. Okay, reset a Dream Tech spline is really what I'm looking for. Reset Dream Tech spline. Is there an easy button for that? This feels like it should be easy enough to do. What do I mean by reset? Well, because right now it's kind of this, it's this mush of a ramp here, and I want it to just be the model so that I can add this to the top of the ramp. But if I try to add this to the top of the ramp, that's not gonna make sense. And it's this spline here, so I'm just what I'm trying to do is whichever this skate park here. I just wanted to add this kind of black edge to the top of the ramp. But I think if I just try to, and I was just trying to slap a cylinder. I was just wanting to add a cylinder to the top of the ramp here. But like this, if I play this, I think is gonna stretch this edge out the wrong direction and everything. So. But I was thinking that I needed to that I could reset the spline so that then the edge would make a little more sense. Is it not even there? Do you have an edge object? Oh, okay, so these are just giant cylinders floating way up in the sky then? Or maybe they're not giant. It looks giant. Huh. So another spline mesh following the same spline but with a cylinder mesh. Yeah, okay. Well, because I was thinking it was you just take the one model that you throw in. Yeah, okay, so there is a giant edge just floating around out in space there. Okay. So, back to you. And you have an idea, to be honest? Or is that I have no idea, to be honest? Well, because it's like this back here is also... Actually, wait, you know what? Let's do... Why does it have a bounce material? It's just supposed to crash when it hits that. Okay, so this is also doing spline and stuff. So let's, you know what? We're just going to... Okay, so if I do a... Copy you. Let's say this is actually edge. And then get rid of the Great, now I've confused myself, so now you go away. Edge here. Instead of being this mesh renderer. Actually, can I just add the cylinder? This is, what did I just do? I lied. I clicked the wrong thing. Okay, remove. Oh, okay, well, maybe that was not the way to go about this. Okay, if I just hide this mesh, and then I add the edge to the edge here, in terms of a cylinder, can I do it that way? This is the edge cylinder. Something like that. And then we do you here. Reset you to that, make it black. Because now you're gonna follow this. I don't know how the backs and the edges were made. That seems to be very much a no. That didn't do straight up anything. Okay. Shoot, I think I'm on the right track, but it's just visually, I thought there was a way to... It's because it looks like this. The spline got turned into this at one point, and then it just stays like this, no matter how many times you reset it. Okay, it's because this is not on top of this. Oh, do I just need to say edge instead of custom mesh? Or cylinder, right? Not edge, cylinder. So if I just say a cylinder. A fruit tree. Why is there a bunch of fruit trees in here? Where is all of this coming from? Cylinder, there we go, cheese. Okay, so if I just turn that into a cylinder, what happens? And then not a red, but a black. Okay, so this edge is hopefully... Because I turned it into it's custom mesh. I said cylinder, right? Cylinder. So now it should be a black cylinder. Is that what this little rail is here? Or is it some kind of rail floating? It doesn't look black though. Is that what that is? You? No, that's not related. Why do you look like a plane still? Okay, let's just hit play and watch it not do anything. Eat some more peanut butter and jelly. I mean, it wasn't even looking like a cylinder, so I don't even know if it's updating. Gosh dang it, can you zoom, you goofy thing? Stacking cylinders side by side would make it look like another thing. Well, I thought I should just stretch the cylinder out over top of the ramp. Well, and it's like if I took just a default ramp, I could show what I'm trying to do. I don't know if that would help, but... So if I just take the model that I have for the ramp. And then do the... Well, because I was trying to do the... I was just going to explain the idea visually here, if that is the confusing part. So, slap you on top of that. And then make that black. Okay, then there. I can then because this might also help me determine which way I need to rotate this and stuff too. So that away? No. I always get that wrong. That away then. No? Okay. You're not rotated there, so then do 90 that away. No, the other way. Okay, let's do this away. Then we do, okay, there we go. 90 that away. Then there we go. Let's see, did I edit it? In the spline mesh channel. Here. Okay, I changed... Oh, I changed this, and not this. Okay, no, that's the spline here. Or no, I think this should be this spline. Mesh render is created by the spline mesh and shouldn't touch it. Yeah, okay, that's making more sense. Channels say back. Oh, there we go. Okay, the channel here. It has been a while since I messed with this. Okay, so not a quad here. A cylinder here. So now if I look at this. Ooh, wait. That's different. That is that a stack of pipes, or is that... That's hard to tell. Also, did that change this? No, it doesn't appear to have changed that. Can I rename this? Yeah, play with the direction and rotation or whatever. Yeah, I was like, this looks like it's doing the like a fence of pipes. Okay, we're gonna... Let's make this a little visually easier to see. Okay, everybody go away. Not you. That is it is looking like a stack of pipes. Okay, so now... Also, scale is set to that stuff. Yeah, okay, so now I want to mess with here. Yes, okay. That's probably a dumb, bad idea. Where are you at? Yeah, okay, now let's Scale might have actually been fine. It's the rotation on these pipes needs to be the other direction that I was trying to do. So, actually, I lied. Go back to the thing that I was trying to show. And then say, go to the cylinder again, the channel. Here, the spline mesh channel. Yeah, there you can change the rotation. Well, yeah. No, I understood that this is where I was supposed to be going. I just didn't know which direction to rotate it. So. Oh, you're saying here is where I should rotate the cylinder? You're wrong. I know. I'm never right. Okay, this is the one that I should be using. That's the conversation I have with my mom every time, too. No, you're wrong. I didn't even say anything. Too bad. Yeah, it's like, oh, I put up the blacklight curtain in my my room. Oh, did you put up the 2 curtains? No, you did it wrong. I didn't need 2 curtains. The window was small enough. But whatever. Okay, so now that might have been okay there. I hit Control Z. Why'd you take me all the way out of the menu? You goof. Okay, let's not hit Control Z. So negative 90 then. And then here's where I get confused. Okay, so that's... I thought it was just gonna be 1 pipe. But that's... yeah, but that's not how that works. Okay, so now the scale... like... I don't flippin' know. What the heck is these? What's going on here, you goof? What? The count is a fixed number too. What in the world is with this double pipe looking thing? I just did the 1 pipe, right? So why do I have different scaling in here? I don't know. There's just the 1 edge. Why does it look like there's 2 pipes? And I was like, I didn't change. Like, this is the only value I changed. If I hit Control C or Control Z, reset all the parameters. I don't see an easy reset button. So I was like, that's... I don't know if the scale is supposed to be that, or... Because you were saying I should mess with it in here? Or were you saying I should change these values? Okay, what does the ramp look like at this point? So... try different mirrorings. Okay, now that looks... So let's try moving these. Why does it look like it's got this double pipe look going? There's like this secondary pipe going through the middle of these pipes, and I'm like, it's just... Reset all the parameters? That's what I was slowly working my way up to. I was just trying to decipher what was going on here. Is it just half of the pipe is just getting exploded by the spline? Is that what's going on there? Oh, yeah, okay. So if I do... what is this? What is the size on this? To make this look like it. Oh, I didn't need to change that one. With a Y? No, it's... X, maybe? No. It's always the wrong direction. No. It is the Y. I had it right the first time. I just looked at the arrow and thought, oh, it's on it. Oh, I didn't set this back. Okay, there. That's the idea. It's not the right position, but yeah, that's the idea. Let's just add a pipe on top like that. Try the auto count as well. Yeah, okay, so in plain model terms, that's what I'm trying to do. And then back on hue, where I was getting heckin' confused. And then back on nope. The edge here. Okay, also mess with the auto count. And then does this also have an auto count? Does this also have a... And then mess with mirroring? It seems to move it around a little bit. It brought it down to 26 from 50. So you're saying it should be up to like 50 then? Change rotation now? Okay. And then if I do it like this, is that gonna confuse the heck out of me? If it even lets me do that? Okay, that doesn't appear to even let me do that, so... Oh, it was 50. Okay. Okay, inside the channel. Yeah, okay. That one. So now I want to rotate it in some direction that it's just gonna take me forever to figure out, so. You're gonna stop trying to help. See, that's what I was expecting this day to come. I was expecting this day to come a lot earlier. Why are they so squashed all funny? There's no... Close it off. It works. Okay, now if I hit play, what does this look like? This is probably just borked as heck. I mean, that's where we were getting to the point of just like, who cares? Let's just ship it. And nobody's gonna look at this or play this or care, but if it's on the Google Play Store, it could be at least pointed to as a portfolio thing. Well, I think we kind of figured out how the tool worked earlier, and now I'm just trying to add something to it and confusing myself. Okay, that is not... It's because it was also like long breaks in between working on it, so it's a good chance to forget everything. Didn't even know where to change the mesh. Well, as I think I've demonstrated that I barely know how to use Unity, even after all this time. So it's been a while. I mean, it also doesn't help that I'm working with a friend who's not used Unity in like 10 years. So that's it's everything is no, I'm sticking with the plowing ahead. I've given up on so much in life. I'm just gonna the plow ahead. If I keep fiddling with the numbers. Well, I was trying to do the in here, and it wasn't letting me mess with that. So yeah, tried changing all values by 1. Yeah. I've done the tweaking the that's offset. I tweaking values I can do. I've done too much of that, so not trying enough and expect to solve the problem. Well, no. I'm not expecting to solve the problem anytime soon. I mean, it also doesn't help that I'm also trying to read chat and do what you say at the same time as I'm like trying to go in a different direction in my brain. Okay, I don't know what I want to mess with anymore. Okay, let's squeeze you in a little bit, squeeze you in a little bit, and then there we go. I'm gonna stop and let me figure it out. Yeah, I think there's this just a good amount of flailing to be done, and a good amount of Googling to be done. And then I'm probably gonna take off in like an hour anyway, but so how do I want to approach this? So do a new game object and a new spline mesh, and that's kind of what I was working off of too, except I used this, I was just kind of copying it off of this back, because this back panel had some stuff. But yeah, probably not a bad idea to try again as well. Okay, so we're gonna reset you. We'll do the easy part just to feel like I have some small successes here. Edge to the sequel. Copy pasting is the opposite of starting fresh. I was just resetting things. I wasn't. Yeah, this is a new thing. I didn't mess it up just yet. Okay, so I need a spline computer. Or I may or may not need a spline computer, but the other ones have a spline computer, so we'll follow what they're doing. Okay, I think this is just the calculating the spline, right? If I remember, which I doubt. Okay, you... Okay, let's move you up as well. So you go up here, and then if I look at this, so spline computer, spline computer. Yeah, it's like these are pretty default, I think. It's just a matter of adding the spline mesh. Right? And then I want to add this spline computer. Spline mesh. And then instead of having its own spline computer, I want to use this one to follow the parent spline. And then here, was that adding the mesh? Okay, channel 1. So now I add the mesh object. That is the cylinder. Yeah, the only issue is that even if I learn it, I'm gonna forget it all. Which I already kind of learned some of this and then forgot it all. But I guess that's learning. Well, that's learning for me, is to just make the thing and then to remake the thing and then to remake the thing again. So maybe I need copious notes for everything. Oh, that is a nice tiny line. Is it baked into the cylinder or something that's doing this double cylinder thing? Or is it baked into the spline that's doing the issue? Okay, is that the spline? That's the spline itself. That's what that little line is. Okay. So now... auto count. What's with the double? I don't understand why it doubles. And there's 2 cylinders going in 2 different directions. Okay, now I want to offset it by some amount. 5.5, I guess. Try a different mesh and see if the same thing happens. Yeah, it's probably a good thing to mess with. Although I kind of want to just be proud of myself if I can get this to attach itself to, even in this jank form, if this kind of is able to be attached to the top of the ramp. 2.5. Sure, why not? Okay, and then we do like 3. Did it ruin the auto count? It did. There we go, the auto count, please. Okay. The other spline mesh I was working on had place instead of extrude. Okay. Well, this is looking a lot closer to the idea. So what I wanted to do. Oh, the debug seems to just have exploded. That looks like it's a bunch of very tiny little cylinders. Which I guess is what I wanted, but not in the... Okay, and it didn't follow the whole ramp. It just did half of it. Okay, why so tiny? Also, why is half of it absolutely perfect, and then the other half of it is not what I wanted? Okay, also it's a little too tiny. It's closer. So there might be a world in which I am able to get some kind of version of this done. Okay. Do I want to try adding a different mesh to see if that also explodes in terms of... Did it have like a lighter that it was still looking at? Okay, I don't need that at all. I'm not trying to collide it with anything. So now let's make you a lot bigger. Okay, and you should stretch over the whole thing, not just half of it. So why are you... Okay, yeah, I want to extrude it. I want to stretch it over the top of this thing. Is that the top and bottom of the cylinder? Or is that an issue with the ramp? Or the spline is having issues? Is it a spacing issue? It's changing the scale here? Yeah, okay, that's not... So these I don't think I want to mess with. I think this is kind of what I want to stick with. Still not getting rid of the whole weird double pipe issue. Because it looks like there's a bit that's stretching along the top of this perfectly fine. And then there's this other bit that's not. It's gotta be spline related though, right? Not just, I guess an iconosphere, sphere maybe, cube. What if I do a cube version? Does that also explode? Okay, that's a little harder to tell if that's... I think a cylinder... Can I get away with a cube? Maybe, but the whole point was to try to make the game look pretty, not... we've done functional for long enough. Now actually polishing it and making it pretty. Which, that's gonna be so much more work. So capsule, are you... Why does that look insanely large? Yeah, okay, they all are insanely large now. But you weren't earlier. What did I click on to get this different behavior? Because this looks like it's... might work better. Okay, the offset looks fine still. Because now it seems like it needs to be a lot smaller. Or maybe it's the rotation is off. I don't know. But if this is able to work for my nefarious purposes, then I can just kind of call it something. Well, it's always the idea of like, it's a first draft. You just gotta get the first draft done and then... oh wait, look, it's the end. The first draft didn't get updated. Oh, it's stretching cylinders. But now it's not doubling the cylinders. I just switched it from cylinder back to cylinder. So now we rotate it? Okay. What in the heck? Is it this auto count thing? Okay, let's just go with this. This is looking a whole heck of a lot closer for some reason because I changed it from cylinder to something else back to cylinder. I don't know how or why that seemed to have reset it, but it seems to have reset it, so... That was looking like what I wanted. And... the moment of truth. It seems to have... worked. Okay, I'll take it. Sure, why not? I don't know why, but it seems to have done the thing. Yay, success. And I've only got like 40 minutes left anyway. Then I'll probably go eat some lunch and then go buy some furniture at IKEA because I have way too many board games, and gonna go get me a shelf for all of the board games. And then I'm gonna go watch Mickey 17, which I'm excited about, so. You have faith in me enough to think that I can fix the camera in 40 minutes? Brave. You watch me struggle putting a pipe on a ramp for a solid hour. You think I can fix the camera in 40 minutes? Well, I believe in you who believes in me. Let's do this. Okay, camera. Camera follow. How is this working? Because this looks like it's just offsetting the position. Yeah, exactly. I'll make it worse so I have to fix it. That's kind of how I solve a lot of problems in life, which is not healthy. Not a good way to go at it. To just break it and then go, well, I gotta fix it someday. But it really should be, I gotta fix it now, not someday. Okay, so it is finding the hoverboard parent, setting that as the target, and then the rigid body as the rigid body. Yeah, I think this is kind of what I was originally aiming for. This is because I was trying to keep it simple. As much as the, like, these are pretty, I was also trying to keep it simple because, you know, the keep it simple stupid. Although I'm noticing this is a lot of, like, what makes this look good is the lighting and the texture and stuff. Which yeah, some normal maps on the planet then. Yeah, so there is a lot of, like, lighting stuff to mess with. And something like trees. Probably not a bad idea to slap on there as well. Yeah, I gotta get this done, like, this week, because... Nah, I guess I don't necessarily have to finish it before the jam, but it'd be really nice to finish it before the jam. Yeah, secondary brownish grass texture here and there. Yeah, some kind of visual difference on the planet. Which I was trying to do with the graffiti, but that doesn't seem to have worked super well. Or maybe it just needs a whole heck of a lot more graffiti, but... Yeah, I was definitely noticing that it zooms out and that you can see the repeated concrete texture, so... I think breaking up that repeated texture would also just be huge. Just to do that. Okay, so the gravity up is the camera's position minus the planet's position normalized. That makes sense. Keep the camera a certain distance from the planet at all times. So the camera's position is the skateboard's position, or the hoverboard's position, plus the normalized hoverboard position, plus the offset. And then if the velocity is greater than 5, and the hoverboard is not on a half pipe, then the position is... Oh, based on the velocity minus the offset. And then late update, it looks at the thing. Okay, so that all seems to make sense to me. And then... So now, how do I add some nice... It doesn't? It doesn't make sense? Look at is the problem. It's looking at the hoverboard. Using the gravity up, which is the hoverboard's position minus the planet's position normalized. Well, this also feels like this should be in the late update, if it's using this. can't lerp like that. Well, it's one of those things of like, I didn't make this code, but I also made the prototype that may or may not have had this code. So, yeah, because I don't know exactly where this code came from, but and I don't know if it's like, because I think Sebastian logged a video. You changed your mind? Don't fix the camera. Switch to writer first. Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea. Wait, so why can this not be lerped? Sure, I'll send data to writer. Okay, wait, what is non-commercial use? Because I'm like, I want to... It's like I don't need to buy it, right? But it does say specifically non-commercial use, so... Commercial use is paid. Okay, fully IDE for individual non-commercial development. Learning and self-education, open source contributions without earning commercial benefits. Any form of content creation and hobby development. And that's with plans for individual developers. Oh, use non-commercial until you make money. That would make sense. Yeah, because we're not planning on selling this app, and then... Yeah, because even because I want to do more... Yeah, okay, so it does specifically say learning and self-education, content creation, open source, and hobby development. Yeah, this one's a hobby project. Well, you know, it's the goal to eventually kind of sort of maybe make a game that I can actually kind of sort of sell and make like a couple dollars. Well, I say that as if I have not made money on game development, but I have gotten donations for not safe for work stuff. Yeah, you'll know when you have to go with the commercial version. Well, and as long as that's easy to switch, I would assume so. Because that's like a... they want you to pay the money. But... 150 a year isn't, like, awful. But yeah, I think the... doing a non-commercial use... Oh yeah, and I can import settings from Visual Studio. Yeah, yes please. Yeah, it's really not awful because the IDE is very good. Like I said, 150 bucks a year is not a bad price. Oh, and apparently it goes down over time too. Yeah, it's almost like a, you know, if I... be pretty quick to say whether if I like this or not. Oh, it's already got it defaulted to the dark theme. Yeah, defaulted to Visual Studio. Yeah, none of these are... Oh, Bump Squad I may eventually sell. Well, okay, but if I do that, I'll get the commercial license anyway. Sure, I'll try that. This is an Android app anyway. I don't think I've ever used Vim. Amazon Web Services? That seems like not a bad idea. Heap allocation. That's the, like, actual programming, which is, Using visual assistant shortcuts, because I was used to them, might not. So it might not help with the shortcuts as often. But then you won't chat as much. Yeah, but I guess if it's a okay, yeah, that's sure. I don't know if I need Amazon Web Services, but maybe one day I'll do something with a database. Okay, well, some of this needs, like, the time.delta time, right? Can I slap time.delta time on there? I don't think that'll make it less jank, but... Oh. Okay, it was still importing stuff from... I guess we'll just let it... This, Steve not updating wishlist again? I guess just don't look at it so much. Just, you don't need to watch the number go up. Make a good game, and then all the people will That's the marketing thing. If you just make a good game, right? Yeah, I've definitely seen both sides of that kind of thing there. Okay, these peanut butter and jelly cups are interesting, but there's also some big, like, kind of gummy things in here, too. Concentrated strawberry juice? Is that what's in here? Flavored cranberries? No, that's just a regular thing. There's, like, big gummies in here. See, that's the thing, it's like, I don't know that I can switch to... I don't think OBS lets me switch to webcam real easy. Because occasionally I do want to, like... Because I did that for, Outer Wilds, like, ages ago. Oh, have to optimize the ads, looking at how many wish lists each bring. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense if you're doing the, like, optimizing ad stuff. Yeah, so if I turn off that and I turn on the video capture, it doesn't do it. Because OBS is like, nah, you can only have the one camera. Or he said, can I turn off? I don't want to turn off VTube Studio, but can I, like, let it not hog the camera for a second? Just to, because I would like to switch it to my face occasionally. If I ever want to do, like, real in-person sort of stuff. Okay, that's something I'll mess with later. But I wanted to show off my peanut butter and jelly snack that I'm munching on, so... Made with the AI voice narration. And see how it doesn't decide to make a proper voice artist one or not. Well, and some of that is, like, I think a matter of expectations, too. Where it's like, if you're on TikTok and you're using, like, the TikTok voice, then, that makes sense, and that might do better than if you use, like, a voiceover. I think in general, probably better to do a voiceover, because people like people. But... like I said, I think there is some amount of culture of, like, yeah, okay, here's, like, the TikTok voice. Okay, I was trying to mess with the writer here. So, sure. Wow, it's got all these colors and all these... What is Coven Test? What? What in the world even is that? I made that at some point. Those are words that I typed at some point. I have no clue what that is. Okay, so what happens if I try to open it in Visual Studio and in Writer at the same time? It's just gonna like explode. Should I close one or the other? I mean, this is gonna be weird using a different IDE. I've used Visual Studio for like eons. I don't know how to count. Okay, eons I think is... Eons is 100 years, right? Or is that like 1,000 years? That's a century? What is an eon exactly? How old am I? If I count it in eons? Had no difficulty switching to Writer? Wait, so when did you do the switch over to Writer? Yeah, I like the... I remember... I didn't have any problems with the Java IDE. I just kind of stopped using Java because I stopped having a job that used Java. Okay, yeah, now computer lag out again. That's what I should have done this weekend. Gone buy computer parts. No, I got like nothing going on in April. And then I filled it up with a bunch of like... My mom wants me to go hiking, so I'll go hiking. Which I do like hiking. But I don't make time for the... Literally, job and game development are the two jobs. And I'd rather have just one job, but I have to make games. That just is a thing that has to happen. And that just takes a lot of time. You're just not gonna... I don't even remember what I was gonna Google. Now I've forgotten entirely what I was gonna look up. Okay, yeah, you're still loading. I was talking about getting computer parts, and I wanted to Google something real quick, and I totally forgot what it was. It just went straight out of my brain. Okay, switching over to this is, Okay, so now can I open a file? I was about to say like, oh, am I a good arbiter? Am I a good judge of how good something is? And then I'm like, well, seeing how bad, how ugly this game looks, I suppose I am a good judge of cringe. Well, if you make something that is cringe, are you a good judge of cringe? I suppose it's only if you realize whether it's cringe or not. Okay, so it appears to have opened. And I appear to have closed Visual Studio. Sent on Discord. So now let's hop over to... Let's watch everything lag out some more. I was like, I have half an hour. I can get a little bit done. No, apparently not. Computer's just gonna lag out. I can just... I was gonna call it quits at 10, but... It might be call it quits after this, because the computer just doesn't want to run anymore. Yeah, okay. Music's lagging out and dying. It's all... Do I have that many things open? Gee whiz. Why does SoundCloud look like it's updating? What? Okay, maybe that was Chrome was exploding. I'm not a fan of memes, so it makes me a good judge. Well, I'm not a fan of memes in games. I think it's a when you're referencing something else, that just makes you think of the reference.
Forget what you know about memory games.
But I'm terrible at memory games.
No. Listen, it's not about memory. It's about building the right deck. See? Jokers are wild cards. They match with anything. Auto cards find their pairs automatically. Easy peasy. Play smart and earn extra moves. There you go. Cards that stay revealed? Now that's handy. And that's not all. You got these curios to shake things up. All you need now is a clever strategy and harmony in your deck. And then you score. Score! Score! Replicat. Bend the rules of memory matching. A perfectly fun challenge for everyone. Wishlist now.
The voice is a tad cringe. Not super cringe. But a tad cringe. No, that was a lot of fun. That was... I think that is a good trailer overall. I think it said this, forget what you know about memory, and then it didn't...
What you know about memory games.
But I'm terrible at memory games.
No, listen. It's not about memory. It's about building the right deck.
Yeah, okay. I think that... because this seems to be a little bit longer explanation of things. I think it might still need that moment of, like, match the cards. Like, flip over the cards and match them to earn points. It's just like the very basic action might still need to be explained. Because I don't know how familiar people are with memory matching stuff. I think I just tend to feel like they... Okay, so people do... Okay, so that does work. I don't know, I'm always afraid that, like... you know, because I made a balance game, and that did not, like... That was not immediately grokkable for people, so... But, I mean, if you have evidence that says, yes, people know exactly what's going on... based off of just, here's a pile of cards that you match.
They match
So...
with anything. Auto cards find their pairs automatically. Easy peasy. Play smart and earn extra moves. There you go. Cards that stay revealed? Now that's handy. And that's not all. You got these curios to shake things up. All you need now is a clever strategy and harmony in your deck. And then you score. Score.
I mean, maybe some example of what a clever strategy might be useful, because it mentions a clever strategy and it mentions card effects, but it doesn't, and it mentions the curios, but I don't think it mentions an example of how those things mesh. And I think if you are doing a more in-depth trailer that is targeting people on Steam, like an example of a strategy might be good. Because I think you were having a long discussion with somebody about, like, you know, their strategy in the game. So maybe just like an example of a strategy might be helpful in a trailer too, but... A perfect memory game. I do enjoy that. Yeah, I think some of the cats look a little blown up. I know that's intentional because it's like, you know, here's the characters that are talking, but I don't know if there's a way to make it so that they look a little less blurry, but... And I know this is very zoomed in compared to what you might see on, like, the store page and stuff, so... I think people feel clever when they think of a strategy themselves, given the necessary elements. Yeah, no, I understand that is the point of the game. And like I said, I think just having maybe some kind of example of, like, you know, here's a bunch of blue cards might show, like, here, might be helpful. But then, anyway, like I said, I could always be wrong. I would have said, hey, people need to have, you know, somebody needs an explanation of what a memory game is, but you said people are able to grok it pretty easy, so maybe not. But And I think I'm just kind of reaching and nitpicking things, just 'cause you were asking for feedback, but I think overall this is a very good trailer. I guess it doesn't have the words wish list on Steam. I don't know if that's... because it has the Steam logo. I don't know if adding the words wish list on Steam, but... yeah, don't want to target those people anyway. Yeah, okay. You're not looking for the casual crowd, so yeah, if they don't know, Oh, okay, an ad that already has a call to action, you click on it and go to the Steam page. Okay, so yeah, I guess you don't need the wish list on Steam. Well, I guess I don't have any feedback for you. You seem to have all of the feedback in hand, so I think you're good. There's nothing that jumps out to me. Yeah, it looks like Ryder has pulled up, so now I gotta figure out what the heck I was doing, or how the heck did... okay, no, that's interesting that I can do that. Oh, you're still gonna open in Visual Studio though, right? Can I cause it to... can I not change my default settings? I might change the default settings then to try Ryder. Yeah, because if I click on just any of these, that's Visual Studio. Oh, and I was going to try right-clicking on it, but... do I have Control-T working in Ryder? I don't think I've used Control-T, like, at all. So... well, and I think I kind of did want to pop up Visual Studio just to... it said it pulled over the whatchamacallit, but... I guess I do just needed to pop open the code. It's... oh, the music. I was like, it seems oddly quiet. Somehow it gets... it's because it's not 8 o'clock, is it? It's 9 o'clock. It's 9:45. But I think it gets to the end of the stream, no matter what time it is, and I'm like, no, I'm all slowed down, so... Control-T and Control-Shift-F, yeah, okay. Well, at least I have Ryder downloaded and working. This might be a later thing, because I'm like, I've got 10 minutes. I was going to take off, go do some kind of lunch, and then head off for shopping and movie. Oh, I can get rid of you. Oh, let's do a video. That's a good idea. Let's do a video of some of the visual changes I did. Also, because does Unity have default trees? Wait, I have fruit trees for some reason. Can I just make a fruit tree and then can I slap fruit trees on the... wait. I got 10 minutes. I have a fruit tree model. So this example planet has the decals, and then it has the ramp spline. So can I do a tree object? Tree. So I might need to pull in the default stuff. So if I hit play, what does this tree look like? So I might need to shrink these. But can I slap a tree on the planet real quick just to see how that looks? So, hello, good morning. I'm about to take off here in the next 10 minutes, so not the greatest timing, but hello. I typically I want to stream a little more regularly on the weekends, but I haven't gotten around to it. Okay. Oh, so that tree might... Okay, let's just... You know what? We're slapping stuff together real quick just to see. So... But Gorley is just here to say goodbye. Hello, goodbye. Okay, wait. That's a tree. It's already a prefab, so that means I should be able to just go over here. I can go over here and just say, give me a tree. Give me a tree. Give me a... Yeah, okay, the fruit trees. Like, how and why did these fruit trees get into here? Okay, I think I just want a default Unity tree. Just as an example. Except that looks like it's exploded. I lied. Give me a PT fruit tree. I don't know what that means. Okay, so now what happens if I just try to slap trees onto the planet? Is it exploded? Well, I'll definitely be streaming this coming weekend for Down to Jam, so I guess I lied. Maybe I will get... Well, okay. I will stream this next weekend for Down to Jam, and then I will not stream the weekend after that. Okay, the... exploded entirely. Jam to down. I suppose. I am down to jam. Something about jamming and being down. Wait, you're trying to set the spline on the object that I put in? Oh. You don't just slap objects onto the planet? If I'm... Okay, wait. I lied. If I make it a decal... That's not correct, but... Okay, this is probably more of a lift than I was hoping. I was just hoping that I could just say, here's a tree. There's trees on the planet now. Yeah, okay, no, you're looking for a specific thing. And you're looking for splines. Dadgummit. I just wanted to slap trees on the planet real quick. Okay, so if that's not happening, I already have Down to Jam open. Yeah, goof. Place trees in play mode. Well, the planet is, yeah. I was just trying to do something real quick. I don't necessarily, like, like I said, what I should do is do yet another video of just like, here's what I got done. Because that feels good for me, and then I could post it on social media, maybe, if I ever remembered to do that. Okay, yeah, I got 8 minutes. I'm gonna just do this as a video and then head out. Ugh, that takes a while to start up there, don't it? Yeah, okay. Oh, that's another bug. Well, okay. As you said, the entire thing is just bugs. Which, harsh, but accurate. Yeah, that's another bug to fix. That was a brave move there. Yeah, and then it gets far away from the planet, and you just lose. Okay, so the ramps need to... You just hate the camera there, don't you? Okay, ramps... colliding. It's definitely another bug. Oh, and that can go away. Okay, so I... Yeah, it takes away all the fun. Yeah. I think I'm a little afraid of it just because I don't know exactly how I would fix it, but... That's, I won't get around to it. Yeah, I don't remember how I did the original. But... Yeah, lerp it. Yeah. Well, I didn't know if there was other, because there's like that zoom at the beginning that is very harsh, too. Where it goes from zoom to like, okay, here's the... Okay, but... I got a video... I can't just slap it on Discord, because Discord's like, that's bigger than a small picture. Use Cinemachine, but doubt that'll be a fast thing. I've used Cinemachine a little bit. At my last job, I was using Cinemachine just a small amount. But yeah, I didn't get very good at that either. Well, and it's not necessarily looking for the fastest solutions, it's looking for... I'm trying to do better solutions. That's really the ideal, is to do better solutions, not the fastest solutions. And then I go do a bunch of game jams, and I'm like, well, now we need fastest solution. So I think that's why that's the default. And then if I try to do a long project, I get, you know, a little bit of time into it, and I'm like, I hate this. It's ugly, it's bad, it's not... When it's a jam, it doesn't matter if it's ugly and bad. But when it's a long project, then I'm like, I put a lot of time into this, and it doesn't look any better than a jam game. Okay, we're gonna just go off of the jump here, so... There, that looks a little better. Okay, when it's super fast, that makes it look like it's fun. So now, trim it. It's probably still too long. I think Discord is like, it's gotta be less than 5 seconds for you to be able to share anything. Or it's like, go buy Nitro, and I'm like, I had Nitro for a while and didn't use it. So no, I don't really want to pay for it now, too. Okay. And it's funny because I think he just put the screenshots up on the store page, and here I am like, I redid the visuals. Yeah, okay, it exceeds the file limit. Max file size is 10 megabytes. It just seems so heckin' tiny. It's like no size. Okay, so... Trim? Did it not? Oh, it popped it up over here. Why are you popping it up where I can't see it? That doesn't help me none. Okay, so give me just like a... Okay, I can cut off the end of this. So just do, here's a ramp. Like that. Yeah, just do that. That's fine. 5 seconds. It's probably still going to be more than 10 megabytes, but whatever. I just wanted to dump this on Discord, and or maybe dump this on social media. Well, dumping it on social media is going to take a little longer, but I just wanted to dump this on Discord to say, hey, look, I did something. I said I was going to do something this weekend. I did something this weekend. Okay, there. And now it is 10 o'clock, and I was gonna call it quits. And there's nobody around, so there's no rating to do. Right? I think I scared off Pogorli immediately by saying I'm leaving, which, you know, that's fine, that's fair. I just want to get in the habit of double checking that I have viewers or not, to then see if I want to raid. These are all like trying to get good habits, which 30 something years on, you'd hope you'd have good habits going, but yeah, okay. 2 is a little too small to raid, so Pogorli is usually in every channel all at once. He is Legion. It's like those clippers. I know there's some clippers that everybody in the comments are just like, how are you on like 6 different Twitch channels? And anytime somebody says Vettel, oh, there's Staz, gotta clip it. But yeah, I will be back tomorrow, actually, with some more of this. Could raid a 1 beer channel like Grumpy Game Dev. I'm down with, as in, like, if you want to go raid into Grumpy Game Dev, I suppose we can, because that's, why the game dev so grumpy? Let's see. Oh, we could go raid into 3rd shift. That's also kind of fun. Twitch, why you suck so bad? No, let's go right into 3rd shift. I like 3rd shift. I watch 3rd shift all the time. No, I don't want to knock. You crazy? I mean, I think you keep suggesting people that you know, and I'm like, you know, we're gonna suggest people that I know. I'm also on Twitch occasionally. If I could spell right. Although this is just indie games mostly, not game dev stuff, but... Okay, let's just copy this, because I don't know if the caps is also important for Twitch, if it's gonna yell at me or not. But, like I said, I will be back tomorrow with some more of this. So, bye-bye. I can't say have fun sleeping. Well, I guess you said you're gonna take a nap, so bye, have fun sleeping, good luck. See you tomorrow, bye.